What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. I'm seeing a lot of people on Instagram, and a lot of people on YouTube speaking about different things. They talk about business credit. They talking about personal credit and getting loans and what else? Getting LLCs and holding companies to and how to profit off of taxes and all of this stuff, right? All of these different tricks that you can use to help increase the speed of your journey and your growth. But this one, I tell you, I'm just leaving out the gym, and my house is like right here by the little workout center I go to. So, no, I didn't put my seatbelt on for 2 seconds of driving. Sorry, all right, because I know my mamas of the channel always getting on me on that. I apologize. I'm about to park right now. But listen, it's good to know those tricks, right? How to save money on taxes, how to use holding companies, how to get business credit and get $100,000 of funding and all that type of stuff, right? But this is what I need you to understand and remember. You can't get around the money. You can't get around not knowing how to take $1 and turn it into 10, okay? Or $1 and turn it into 2 even. You can't get around that part. Because I'm gonna tell you something, if you know how to get 100,000 in funding and business credit today, guess what that means? Nothing if you don't know what to do with that $100,000, all right? If you ain't never got money before, then there's a good chance that you ain't gonna know how to get money when you get 100,000 in cash, all right? So you can't, most of the time, I'm not gonna tell you what you can't do, but most of the time it works like this. Once you learn how to get it out the mud and you learn how to make some money, then it's easier for you to fund and then learn how to flip that money and to turn it into more money. Shout out Walter Live checking in. I gotta catch my breath, just left the gym. All right, but you can't, don't think that tax saving tricks gonna save you. First of all, a lot of y'all trying to learn these tax saving tricks and a lot of the stuff, the taxes, you don't even pay taxes because you don't make enough to even pay taxes yet. You know what I mean? So a lot of time we focusing on stuff that don't even matter yet. You know what I mean? Like, taxes should be the least of your worries if you don't even make enough to pay it yet. You know what I mean? If you still get a refund, and that probably ain't gonna help you so much anyway if you know all of the tax laws. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't educate yourself on that stuff, but don't get distracted on the main goal, which is to make money. Okay? LLCs and holding companies and knowing how to maneuver those, tax saving tricks, and how to get business funding. All of those are things that you learn. That those are tools that you use after you start getting money. You see what I'm saying? Like, you use those to increase. You don't use those to start off with. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, learn that stuff, but don't think that that's your end all be all. You got to know how to flip first. You got to know how to get it out the mud first. And the thing about business credit too, because a lot of times you don't even want your personal credit to be involved with your business credit. Now, if you do that to get started, great. That's a great way to get started too and get funding that you want. However, really, you want it separate as possible. And the best way to get a no personal guarantee business credit is to just build a business. Okay, build a business. Show the bank, go open up a bank account, get some transactions going through there, keep your books in order, and come in there with your financial statement, your cash flow statement, your balance sheet, and show the bank, look, we started the business this date, 6 months later, we making this much, and we know how to build. We know how to grow, and we only growing up. You see the trend is trending up. Now, can you provide us some funding so that way we don't got to dip into our business savings to go buy this new equipment or to go buy this real estate property for our company or whatever the case may be? We know, I mean, y'all fund that for us and we'll keep this money in the bank with y'all. Y'all can build the interest on that savings. You see what I'm saying? Like, but you don't always got to know all of these tricks and stuff, because a lot of times what a lot of people are doing is they're getting 100,000 in business funding or 80,000 or whatever it is, 250,000, and then they go buy a real estate property and they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Now you on debt on the personal debt you already might have had, plus that extra business funding because you didn't know how to make money in the first place. You can't get around not knowing how to hustle. You got to learn how to hustle. You got to know how to get it first. So that's why I always tell people start small, work your way up. You know what I mean? Get your feet in there, learn how to get some money, learn how to make something out of nothing. That's why all of my stuff is always based around nothing. Start from nothing. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you go to cleanbusinessnetwork.com. I still got my ebook up there that I had up there when it used to be ajsimmonsonline.com. 5 ways to make money with no money. If you get that ebook, if you haven't already, go look at that. Go get that. And I'll show you ways that you can start making money out of no money. Like, even with a cleaning company, you could start right now, go print some flyers, go door to door and get a customer, even if you ain't got equipment yet. And then once you get the customer to sign, then you might take some money, whatever you got, you know what I mean? and go buy some a vacuum, some rags, and some spray bottles real quick once you got the contract. But you don't want to buy it if that's your last and you ain't even know if you got a customer yet. You want to wait to buy it, and then once you pull the deal, okay, now I can hurry up and spend this money because I'm gonna get it right back. Let me look at some comments. Shout out Sierra Hicks. Said, I'm about to buy my franchise in a week. Thank God for you listening to your message. Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate you, and congratulations on you taking action and getting started. Shout out to Tiny. Said I'm ready to start my franchise. Shout out to Tiny as well. That remind me too. Jan Pro, if you're watching, I'm about to get back with y'all. I'm sending y'all too many customers, man. Y'all need to be sending me a check, man. All right. So, but congratulations, y'all on taking action. And I just want y'all to know this too, because I know I got a lot of different types of people watching my channel. A lot of people at different levels of their business and of their journey. And I want y'all to understand this, all right? I've never have, never will be probably. I've never been an advocate for franchises, and I also never been against franchises, okay? I'm just here to give people ways to come up. That's it, okay? A franchise was a way that I chose to come up. Then as I learned started learning more, I decided that I didn't need that route anymore. However, I could have. I made money. You know what I mean? And I sold mine, I moved on. All right, but I don't, because some people look at me like, why are you telling people to buy franchises and they're going to take these fees and all that? People know the fees before they buy in. You know what I mean? That's part of it. You know what I mean? That's part of it, all right? That's what a franchise is. You buy a McDonald's franchise, 7-Eleven, any franchise, you're going to pay some fees, all right? But I just want y'all to know, I'm not telling these people to do that. These are people who chose to do that. I also have ways where you can do it independent as well at cleanbiznetwork.com, all right? But I want to say congratulations, not because of you buying the franchise, but because you're taking action on the stuff that you know what I mean? You taking action on this information versus just listening and watching me work. Instead of, you know what I mean? But you actually getting up and going to get it. So shout out to y'all for doing that. Harvey P said, folks making 10% profit. Where you at? Folks making 10% profit from your business is the norm. 500,000 makes you 50,000 a year. That's facts. And like I told y'all this story before. I was talking to one of the master franchise owners before, and he was telling me he takes home 7% out of his company. Now I happen to know that he has 3 different locations. One location that I knew about, he was doing, I think he was doing 100,000 a month at one location, 300,000 a month at another location, and I think another 3 at another location, 300,000. And I got distracted. I just noticed that stain on my shirt, but we'll be all right. But like 7% of all of that money is good though. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when people look at that money and they say, okay, I'm making that, well, you got to make more. You know what I mean? Now I'm not telling y'all to go get 10%. If you can get more percentage, go get more percent. Like right now, I'm doing about anywhere from 35% profit that I pay myself. And then the company itself does about 40%, 50%. Okay, but it all depends. It all depends. And then as you grow, as you scale up, the percentage probably will go down because you got to hire more people. You got to pay for more advertisement, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? But you got to know that it's not going to be like a paycheck, though. It's not going to be like a paycheck where you make $800 in a paycheck, and then out of that 800 you probably take home 700, 680, something like that. It's not like taxes getting taken out of your check. It's a business, so therefore you got way more expenses. All right, but I've been on that before. Y'all want more on that, go watch the whole video. It was a Switch Camp 81 said Detroit Chicken checking in. Bro, bless up. Appreciate you. Shout out Detroit checking in. I appreciate y'all, man. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. I forgot what I was even talking about. I got off on a tangent, and tricks. You can't get around the money, man. You just can't get around the money. Period. You got to know how to make money. I don't care how many tax savings tricks you know. I don't care about how much you know how to get in business funding. If you don't know what to do with the funding, and your ass just gonna be in debt for no reason. You know what I mean? If you don't know how to what's the other thing y'all be doing? Personal credit and all of that. Personal credit, I'll speak on that another time. All right, but bottom line is, make sure you know how to make that money first. You can't get around now how to make money. It's just that simple. Ain't no tricks. You got to put in the work at some point. It might not be physical labor, but you're going to work. You know what I mean? You might be, whether it's research, whether it's spending hours building a website through the hours of the night. I don't know what it is, but you're going to work. You're going to work. You can't get around not knowing how to make this money. All right. So hopefully this video was able to help somebody out there. Leave the comments below if you want to go back and forth with it. Let's talk about it. I'm here, y'all. So I appreciate y'all for watching. AJ Simmons. If you need more customers for your cleaning company, make sure you go to cleanbiznetwork.com and join our lead generation service. He's doing excellent, got excellent reviews. Shout out to who was it? BC in the Mastermind Group, Clean Biz Network Mastermind Group. He actually just closed on a deal. He paid $100 for 100 calls. Got his appointment that he went. We actually sent him, I think we sent him 3 appointments out of that 100, but one on we had to redo because it was a confusion when he went to the to the appointment. So we got him another one. All right. So he got 2 calls out of that 100 call. I mean 2 appointments out of 100 calls, and he closed on one already. He still got to go to the other one. And so it's a 2-day-a-week account. He saved $1,500. If he would have went through the franchise, they would have charged him $1,500 for that account. Instead, he went through me, paid $100. All right. So if you would have franchised, yes, you could still use the lead generation service. Franchise won't have no problem with you bringing in more customers for there because it helps them too. All right. So, you know what I mean? Mess with, come check us out. We got 100% guarantee, money back guarantee if we don't deliver, but it's almost impossible for us not to deliver. You know what I mean? So just try it out. All right. Let's see what we got. Harvey P said a grocery store only makes 1% profit. Exactly. I've seen that too. I think I saw 1% as well. Grocery stores do not. That's why you don't see them doing Black Friday sales and nothing like that. They have no margins almost. And people got to understand. And that's why, see, you about to get me started again. I got so many topics I be wanting to speak about. But I'm going to touch on this real quick. But you'll hear people who are poor. And I say poor because it's a mentality. I ain't talking about broke people. I'm talking about poor people. And they'll say, oh, the rich people should pay more in taxes, rich people greedy, and rich people, because they see that the company makes $1 billion, right? And then the CEO might make, I don't know, 200 million a year, something like that. And they say, oh, he's greedy. How is he greedy if the company made $1 billion and this motherfucker paying himself, I mean, like 1% of what the whole company grows, 1%. And then you reinvested, created all of these jobs for these 200 motherfuckers. Now, I mean, you bought equipment after equipment, paying all of these invoices to motherfuckers, getting sued all the time. All of this shit just to take home 1%. 1% of the profit a lot of times is your salary when you get that big. And then when at our level, just like who was that? Just like Harvey P just said, then you making 10% sometime of the profit. Know what I mean? Then before you scale up that big, you might be making 30% some time of the profit. But whatever the hell you're making, you not making nowhere near 100%. So my point is, we gotta be careful about what we're saying about what's fair and what's not fair, because you don't know what that person did to get to that level. They might be bringing in 500 million in their company, and then if they bringing in 500 million, and they pay yourself a $1 million a year salary, that's underpaid, really, when you look at it and look at all the shit that they went through to build that. They deserve that $1 million salary and that 500 million worth of assets that they own. You know what I mean? Like, people gotta think about it. You gotta educate yourself in business and in finance and money, because if it was you, think about if it was you that made all them sacrifices year after year after year, not going out, studying, reinvesting all of this money that you was making back into a company so it can grow bigger. So you sacrifice your salary in them early stages so you can grow it even bigger and create more jobs. And more jobs and more jobs. Then the government come in and say, oh, give me half of that. You know what I mean? Because we need more people. I ain't gonna go too far. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go too far. But the bottom line is we got to be careful, man. Because it's hard as a bitch to build a business. And then when you finally do reap the benefits of building that business, you should be able to do what you want to do with that company because it's yours. You should be able to pay yourself as much as you want to because it's yours. In my opinion. In my opinion. All right? It's capitalism. That's what we live in. I'm not saying it's good or it's bad. I'm telling you that's what it is. And as long as that's what it is, you better know how to play the game. That's simple. All right. Costco CEO only earned $250,000 a year take home pay. It's Harvey P reporting live to y'all, man. Bottom line, there's no get rich quick owning your own business. It's not. And not only that, owning your own business also has the best returns on investment, period. I was looking at my ROI for the past 2 months. I made I think it was 266% ROI over the past 2 months. It was 300 something in October, and then November I did 89% ROI based on the money that I put in my company and then the money that I actually paid myself in salary. No stock I could have invested in would have gave me that type of ROI. Not one. None of them. Not one. Okay, unless I got lucky and somebody got bought out, but you can't even predict that or plan that. There's no control in that situation. And then no real estate would have gave me that type of ROI. Not 266%. I don't know what deal. Maybe I'm not educated enough. But all I know, a small business not only is the most riskiest, is not only, well, I wouldn't say the most risky because you in control, but not only is it the most the hardest thing to do because you got so many obstacles to do, but it's the biggest reward. The ROI on a small business is one of the best you can get. That's why somebody asked me in my group, they said, why don't you invest in stocks anymore? Because I can make more percentage invest to my own money. I think that this is my opinion again, and it's probably fact, but I don't know. I think I'm basing it off of fact, but it's my opinion. I'm no professional. All right. But my opinion is you use stocks and real estate to preserve your wealth. You can use real estate to build your wealth too. And you can use stocks to build your wealth too, but they won't build as fast as if you invest in your own company. I use my own company to build my wealth, and then once I get it to a state where I think I'm a little bit more vulnerable, multi-millions, then I'll start diversifying. Diversification is for preserving wealth. Okay, so you want to diversify so that way if something go wrong, you can protect what you got. But if you ain't got shit, there's no need to diverse. You got to go all in, diversify. You got to go all in on that one thing and build that shit up. Put your head down. You don't need to know how to do hair. You don't need to know every damn thing. You don't need to be a real estate agent, a beautician, Avon rep, a goddamn, I mean, an investor, and own a cleaning company on the side to get rich. Pick one of them. Any one of them can work for you. Just pick one and go all in on the bitch. Maybe two. Sometimes some people can do two. Pick one or maybe two. But go all in on one and build. And then once you get there, once you get to your million or whatever number you trying to get to, then you go back and you do some of them other things. Get some on autopilot first before you try to do 200 million damn things at once. All right, I'm talking too long. I'm trying to stop. I tried to stop like 4 times already. So I appreciate y'all watching. Check out cleanbiznetwork.com. AJ Simmons.